A little warm, but she's empty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Gnome Reviews here. Let me let the microphone catch up real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Well, let's go. So this video is gonna be titled The Manhattan Assassin. What I just did for you guys is a demonstration of the CEO of United Healthcare, the shooting that took place. So that's why I just did the shooting demonstration that I did. Let me grab my notes so I can have this information in front of me. First off, FN57 Mark II pistol, accurized by Elite Ammunition, silencer code Sparrow, 22 can. If you got any questions about the setup itself regarding the Stola, just comment below. I'm happy to answer your questions. 55 grain, Detroit Ammo Company, subsonic, 57x28, full metal jacket. All right, you guys. So, there's been a few different videos that I've seen on this Manhattan Assassin. Thumb, he just did a really good video. You want to watch a good video on this segment? Check out Thumb's video. It seems like the NYPD, MSNBC, the really big news outlets, they don't really have anybody that knows what they're doing regarding firearms. And I'll get to that in a minute, why I say it that way. So the suspect and the victim in this case is the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. The suspect, it's a mystery as to what exactly the firearm he was using. TFB-TV, James Reeves, he just did a video on the B&T Station 6, just like Thumb has this specialty pistol showcased as well in his video, the B&T Station 6. So I guess law enforcement think that he possibly might have used the B&T Station 6, which just is a specialized silenced pistol that it was developed originally from the well rod back in the World War II. And initially the well rod was kind of designed to look like a bicycle pump. You can watch James Reeves' TFB-TV video. The pistol grip removes. The point is, it's like a bolt action silenced pistol, the B&T Station 6 or the well rod. It's the original one, but it's super quiet, but not the it's unlikely. Thumb said of the three theories, it's highly unlikely that this guy used a B&T Station 6. One, because of the NFA. So more than likely, I think this is my opinion on this, you guys, so take it for what you will. My opinion is the suspect used a 9mm Glock. He allegedly used a 9mm Glock style pistol with a suppressor with no booster or Nielsen device. From the gun counter on Instagram, did a short demo of what this looked like. What you just saw was my take. Instead of the Glock 9mm, we used the accurized FN57 Mark II pistol, as I previously stated, silencer code Sparrow 22, suppressor, and 55 grain Detroit subsonic 57x28 full metal jacket. I believe the suspect in this case was using some variant of 147 grain subsonic 9mm. And the reason I say it that way is because if you noticed how I just had to manually rack the slide after each shot, it's because there wasn't enough back pressure from this ammunition to cycle the slide. And that's my personal belief. This guy, I think he was using a Glock 9mm, probably a homemade suppressor that he drilled himself out of like an oil filter or something, for example, and he was using 147 grain subsonic ammo, trying to be real quiet and sneaky. And I think he, as Thumb also stated, I think that he expected having to manually rack the slide each time because of how fast he was able to manipulate the pistol. So I think that he knew that that was a possibility that could happen. So let's see here. The 147 grain weight in 9mm in conjunction with a suppressor would potentially give you the reduced sound signature. My thought I'm just repeating what I just said. My thought is whatever ammo he was using didn't have enough pressure to eject the spent brass after each round fired. This is why you notice the shooter racking the slide after each shot. Had he used standard supersonic 115 grain or 124 grain 9mm, for example, I believe the slide would have reciprocated on its own with no issues. I'm going, I already demonstrated. So, ABC News, CNN, and NYPD were the people that from the gun counter tagged on this. So, let's see here. I did my shout out, so I'm gonna let y'all know about TFB TV's video on this of the B&T Station 6 and then Garand Thumb. Those are the two I recommend you guys check out. I'm trying to get through this. This isn't supposed to be a long video. So NBCnews.com describes the gunman lying in wait for several minutes. The shooter walking toward Thompson cleared a jam in the gun before continuing to fire, the video showed. So that just shows you how much NBC News knows about firearms and suppressors. So let's see here. Based on the location of the bullet casing markers that I saw on the news picture, the gunman arrived around 5 minutes before the shooting. I believe because he didn't cover his face, it's only a matter of time before he gets caught. That's kind of irrelevant to what we're talking about. CNN has a short video of the actual shooting incident taking place if you want to check that out, but of course it's heavily edited. You don't really get to see anything specific, just him standing there with the pistol and the suppressor. After shooting Thompson, the assassin runs down an alley across the street, hops in on an electric bike. Lost law enforcement at Central Park. Fox News, Thompson was shot and killed in a brazen target attack. Approached from behind, fired several rounds, striking the victim at least once in the back and at least once in the right calf. Many witnesses passed the suspect as he stood in wait for his target. Crime Stoppers is offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to this guy's arrest. So, in conclusion, this was not a random shooting. This was a targeted homicide, like a hit. The one thing I want to note before I let you guys go, that's why I did the shooting portion first. Notice the signature reduction from the pistol. Obviously, you're going to get the first round pop from the initial round fire, but after that, I want you guys to notice how quiet that round. For 5.7x28, that's as quiet as it's going to get. Because I use the 5.7 caliber, my favorite caliber, I use 7 rounds. 5.7, 7 rounds. Anyhow, he fired at least 4 at the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. I want to thank you guys for watching. Besides noting the signature reduction, like I said, it's this Detroit 55 grain, besides the FN SB 193 that's unobtainable, that this is the most quiet 5.7x28. It's very quiet. I'm impressed by it. That's all I've really got for you guys. I'm getting ready to work. We just passed 9 minutes. I don't want this to be a 10-minute video. It's going to pretty much be 10 minutes anyways, but I'm getting ready to let you guys go. If you've watched this long, I really appreciate you guys. Go ahead and give you a close-up of the actual example I'm using. FN Herstal, Belgium. This is the FN 5.7 Mark II pistol, silencer code Sparrow 22, Streamlight TLR 1HL, accurized by Elite Ammunition, NT7 Plus work by Right Armory. I mean, this is a really nice pistol. See the low profile fiber optic sights and light up real nice in the daytime. That's all I've got for you guys. Like I said, check out the Garand Thumb video, check out the TFB TV video on this. If you've watched this long, I really appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, especially 5.7 content. Gnome Reviews out.